Hi, and welcome to this top to toe Pilates. We're going to be working through the whole of the body, from the head to the tail, fingers to toes, to work through each part of the joints and the muscles. So let's begin in standing. We're going to have a little bit of space between the feet, probably a little narrower than normal, maybe half a foot slotted in between the 2 feet. Make sure you have room to your sides to move the arms. And we're going to start off just with a lovely exercise to mobilize the neck. So standing tall through the spine, reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling as the feet gently press down into the mat. Soften the knees, think of the pelvis in a neutral position, so the hips, the pubic bone level with one another. The ribs softening down towards the hips, the chest is open, and the arms stay relaxed throughout. We're also going to breathe in a relaxed manner, so just let the breath come and go, try not to hold the breath. When you're ready to begin, let's nod the chin down to the chest. And then gently take the chin up to the ceiling. Come back to the center, keeping your chin parallel to the mat. Turn your head from side to side. Coming back to the center, this time the right ear dips down towards the right shoulder. And then slowly turn your head as you look down to that shoulder. Come back to the center, the left ear dips down to the shoulder, and then turn your head as you look to that shoulder, and come back to the center. Let's do 2 more sets of all of that. So the chin to the chest, chin up to the ceiling, coming back to the center, the head turns from the right to the left. When you're back to the center, the right ear dips down to the shoulder, and then turn your head as you look to that shoulder. Coming back to the center, left ear to shoulder, turning as you look to that shoulder. Back to the center, one final set to finish. Chin to the chest, chin to the ceiling. Back to the center, the head turns from side to side. And then the right ear goes down to the shoulder. You'll feel that lovely length on the left side of the neck. Even deeper stretch as you look down to that shoulder. Back to the center, we take the left ear to the shoulder. Turn the head as you look to that shoulder. And then back to the center. Now keeping the neck lovely and long, front and back and sides, the crown of the head still reaching to the ceiling, the chin parallel to the mat. Let's take a deep breath in and lift both shoulders right up towards the ears. And as you breathe out, let the shoulders come down to rest. Breathe in as you lift. And breathe out to release. We'll do a few more sets. Feeling the back muscles lengthen as the shoulders rise up to the ears. But as the shoulders drop away and there's a little pull down through the fingertips, the tops of the shoulders and the base of the neck enjoy a deeper stretch. One more. Good. Keeping the shoulders nice and relaxed, let's turn the palms to face forwards. And we're going to come into some arm circles, starting with the arms going out to the sides, up to the ceiling, and then down in front of us in line with the shoulders. Breathing out as you go out and up. Breathing in as you come forwards and down. The arms will stay visible out of the corner of your eyes as they circle around the body. And remember, when the arms come in front of you, they stay shoulder width apart. What we don't want is to draw the shoulders closer together and close the front of the body. We'll do 1 more set after this one, and then we're going to reverse the direction of the circles. So now the arms go forwards and upwards, and then they open out and down. Breathing out to lift, breathing in to circle. Now think about always that rib to hip connection, but this time the arms could go a little further back if you want. Just slightly further behind the spine to open the shoulders at the front a little bit more, as long as it doesn't cause any discomfort. Good. Just one more of these to finish. Breathing out, big breath in, and then let the arms rest to your sides, release any tension in the shoulders. We're going to keep the arms relaxed and now focus on the legs with some tennis ball risings. It's a really small movement through the hips, the knees and the ankles, but we want to keep the back lovely and straight throughout. So when you're ready, let's bend both of the knees a little bit. Keep the spine lovely and straight. Imagine you're sliding down a wall. Then the legs straighten and you push down into the toes, rise up from the heels. Heels come back down to rest, a small bend in the knees. Straighten in the legs, rise up onto the toes, pushing down into the big toes, the little toes, and then release. Keep moving at your own pace. Breathing out to rise up, breathing in to lower. Breathe out to bend, breathe in to straighten. Just show you from a different angle, if that helps, to see how small the movement is. Let's do one more set here after this one. Last bend of the knees, straighten the legs, last rise up through the heels. Releasing down, give the legs a little shake out if you want to, just to release any tension there. And then let's bring the legs a little wider apart, certainly the feet wider than the hips. We're going to come into some side reaches. We'll start off with a traditional side reach, so as always keep the knees quite loose, the pelvis in neutral, and float the right arm up to the ceiling. Head, neck, shoulders, ribs and waist stretch to the left, take a breath in, and then breathe out, come back to the center, release the arm. Breathe in, left arm lifts. Breathe out as you go up and over to the right, breathing in there, and breathing out to come back again. Just one more to each side with this particular version of a side reach. Feeling that lift through the rib cage, that length through the spine. The body's coming up and away from the hips. When you come back from this last set, we'll do another 2 to each side, this time adding a little rest of the hand on top of the head. So we come back into that lift of the right arm, very lightly rest the hand on the head, try not to add too much weight. But now as you go over to the left into that side reach, think of that right elbow going up, up, up towards the ceiling, as high as you can lift it. And then come back to the center, release the arm. Breathe in as the left arm lifts. Hand on the head, breathe out, go over into the side reach. Left elbow reaching to the ceiling, relax the right arm. Breathe in there and breathe out to come back. One last one to each side. Finishing with the left hand on the head, that last stretch to the right, elbow high to the ceiling, coming back to the center, arm all the way back down. Bring the legs back to, or closer together, just hip width apart now. And we're going to come into a last little sequence in standing. Little arm circles and heel raises again, but we're going to add in a chest expansion as well. So this time we rise up onto the toes, the arms floating forwards and upwards to the ceiling. Now keep reaching your arms up, but let the heels push down, down, down to the floor. Then a big circle of the arms. Then the palms turn to face back, the arms push behind. Keep that width across the chest. Gently turn your head from side to side. Come back to the center, relax the arms, and we do that again. Heels rise up. Then follow with the arms. Keep reaching up through the fingertips, heels will come down to rest, and then a circle of the arms to your sides. Pressing the arms back behind, we hold them back and turn the head from side to side. Relax the arms, one more set, rising up. Follow with the arms. Heels go down first. Circle the arms. Press them back. Open the chest. Lengthen through the neck. Release to the front. Relax the arms. Shake the legs out if you need to. Release the arms if you need to. So we finished the little warm-up. We're going to transition now onto the mat into sitting. So I'll see you there for part 2.